Hey guys, well, this is a follow-up video to the video I made in 2012. Let's see, I had just turned 20. I was, newly 20, and now I am 21. I'm just updating you guys on, my hair. It's been a long day. I was at work the whole day prior to going to class. But I wanted to give you an update on basically what I've been doing ever since I have, my new life. Adjust myself there so you can see my roommates, Ellen and Junior. Ellen's always smiling. I'm in my apartment here at school. I'm a junior. Let's see. I am going to be very close to graduating as soon as the semester is over. So that's something that is just excellent. Since starting my new normal life, I've had amazing things happen, as you can see from the videos prior to this one, in between the last video. So I am 21. I am almost done with college. I've really done a lot. Where do I start? Let's see. I have continued the education. I have continued to play my music. I'm currently recording music to send to A&R people, and hopefully I can get a record deal. I finally made enough money to get back in the studio and record, and this time I know exactly which direction I'm going in. I have my own sound and my own music that I want to share with the world. And so that's one of the bigger things I'm doing right now. You're probably wondering, if you're so dang normal, why are you by yourself on Friday night? I actually just got back from a play that some of my friends did, but it was an English assignment to go. So I'm kind of one of those nerdy nerds. Also, I worked all day. I work at the golf course next door to Marymount. I love it there. It's like a community. We're all like one big happy family, and that's kind of something I was searching for here at Marymount. I don't know if I had really found it the last time I recorded a video, because I was, newly exploring my new life, and I hadn't really experienced anything yet. I was kind of just taking it all in and really, I don't know, having fun with it. School has gotten a lot better. I have gotten way better grades. Now, that's not to say that the medical issues have still continued, but not as frequently. Right now, I'm waiting for approval for thumb surgery because I have a tumor on my left thumb, so I am not allowed to golf. But I do, because the hand surgeon said that it's just going to get worse. So, I mean, my pain tolerance is pretty high, and I really love to golf, so I do play golf. I was hoping to have the surgery on Monday and get this thing removed and biopsied. I'm pretty sure there's nothing seriously wrong. I'm pretty sure it's just tissue, but it is very, very painful. And I've dealt with pain before, but this is probably up there with all the pain. So last time I was a sophomore, right before finals, and now I'm a junior. I was training to play basketball here at Marymount. I am no longer with the Marymount basketball program. I had a shoulder injury, and I also passed out at one of the workouts, so they said that it wasn't a very safe thing to do, to continue playing. So that's something that really, basically, it was my dream crushed, because I wanted to play college basketball since, I don't know, I've wanted to play my whole life. And so that took a lot of time to deal with. I was bullied severely last semester for 2 months, and verbally threatened. I don't know the reason. I don't. These people were my friends, and believe it or not, bullying happens in college. And that was a very, very low point in my life. It caused me so much stress that my doctors believe I got endometriosis from the stress. And so in November, I had surgery again. November 2013, I had surgery again to remove endometriosis from me, and so I'm feeling better from that. After last semester, I pretty much really started to focus on me, and even though I still have my friends that I've had prior to any of that happening, I just want to make sure that I'm following my dreams as far as my music career goes, and, you know, as far as my psychology degree goes. Now, once I decided to do that, I'm the kind of person where I set my mind to it, I'm going to do it. So everyone knows I play golf. I've been playing since I was 7 years old, but I really didn't get into it until I was in middle school, and then I tried out for the high school team and played all 4 years. But in the fall, I was able to join the men's golf team here, and the athletic director, my coach, worked so hard to get me on the team because they didn't know many of the rules about women playing on a men's golf team, in the NCAA, especially since the tees are different, the yardages, all that stuff. So I played golf on the men's team, and that was definitely the start of kind of me living my life the way I wanted to. I was at the golf course every single day. I drove 35 miles every day because our home golf course was actually 35 miles away, not next door. Actually, as of a couple of weeks ago, our new home course is next door at Washington Golf. So basically, after the season ended is really when I had the endometriosis and the bullying situation. So I eventually moved into the apartment that I'm in now. I went home over break and was able to spend time, with my Pender crew, the dog hotel. I'm still working there. I'm actually going to be going there for a shift this weekend, so I'm really excited. to get the therapy. I call it therapy because the dogs are just so happy to see you, and it's really amazing. Definitely the best high school job that actually turned into a job during college. So over Christmas I worked at Pender. I helped raise a little lab, and I spent Christmas, at Pender, first Christmas with the dog. She's just adorable. We sent her off to Saudi Arabia because her family is in Saudi Arabia. So I don't know if I'll ever see her again, but the Pender crew and I helped raise her, and so that was a really fun time in my life. The fact that I got to see literally the puppy arrived from the breeder off the plane, and it was like she came to us, and we had her for 2 or 3 months, and there were a lot of good times. There's nothing like bonding with a puppy, and then especially in Christmas and whatever. I did the overnight shift, and I got to hang out with her, just her and I. I returned to school for this semester. I'm just getting all of my core classes out of the way, just so I can focus on psychology next semester and, applying to grad school. In the fall, I got a job at Washington Golf, another job. I started in September. I have worked at Washington Golf since. That is the golf course right next door to Marymount. It is also our home course, which I said like 5 minutes ago. And also, this semester I had kind of a mouth that didn't stop running, and I finally got the go-ahead to announce that there will be a women's golf team starting this fall, 2014. We have a group of girls all ready to go. Our coach is a volunteer head pro from Washington Golf, and I just feel so privileged to be a part of Washington Golf and be able to be one of the first female golfers at Marymount. I've wanted to play college golf, since graduating high school, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to due to my illnesses, and it's been hard. I have this thumb issue, so I have not been able to play at all this spring. I had the surgery. When I got back from winter break, I was still dealing with this bullying situation, so it was definitely not a good time to mix, I guess running around working and a bunch of school and injuries and illnesses and together, but I did because I'm always bouncing off the walls, and I promised myself I'd never be in bed like I was in high school, and so that was a really awful time, and so I just focused on work, made enough money to get in the studio, and that's really what I'm working on right now, my music, and getting pumped to have the inaugural season of the golf team, a college golf team that myself and 6 or 7 other girls helped me start. I couldn't have done it without them. We're a team, and you just need everybody's commitment. And so I'm extremely proud of my teammates and just really, really ecstatic about, everything that we've done to promote and let people know, hey, we are serious about this. And Washington Golf has been a big part in supporting us. The members, trustees from Marymount who are members, and just as a whole, my my managers and coworkers, and I feel like when I go to work, I feel like I'm semi-retired. It doesn't even feel like work. So I am extremely privileged to have this opportunity to play on the women's team and also work at Washington Golf and Country Club. I have been able to get to know Georgetown University's women's golf coach because they practice at the golf course too. The players are really nice. Their coach is also a pro at the golf course. So, though the two of us are 2 of 3 women at that golf course, we keep everybody in line, and that's probably been one of the biggest highlights of this semester, being able to get to know everybody and know them by name, because there are a lot of people that come in and come out, but they make an impression on you and that's it. Like, I try and get to know everybody that I cross paths with. There's been a lot of negativity in my life, and I'm so over it. As you might imagine, I should be. I'm just so over it, and, the job, being able to stay in touch, with the people at Pender at home, be able to go home and work. Really, I'm almost done with my psychology degree. I want to get my master's afterwards. It's really just, there's a lot going on. I, of course, want to make it in the music industry. Who doesn't? But I think my passion for writing music and creating it and just putting all of my life experiences into one is definitely what's going to make me stand out when I do present my music, because it's about my life. It's about hardships that don't necessarily pertain to me, but other people can relate. I'm a college student. I am a 21-year-old young adult working hard. I have 3 jobs, and I work all the time. People call me a workaholic, just because I want to be, I want to be financially stable and be able to support myself and be a responsible adult. So, while I am spending all of this time having a good time at college, it's really time to get serious. They have this new, I guess since the last video, they have that YOLO. It sounds so weird. YOLO, okay. You only live once, and so basically I'm doing the best I can, and I'm doing what makes me happy rather than, obviously, yes, I try to make everyone around me happy, but, with my jokes and everything, because I'm so darn funny. See, even Ellen's laughing. I mean, come on now. That's another thing. Lady Antebellum is on the wall there with Ellen. I went to a Lady A concert right before, on February 21st at the Patriot Center. I got pit seats. I got the tickets back in November, and I actually got them off Casey Musgrave's pre-sale. And a saying I have that I tell everybody, yeah, it just comes, and I'm always just like, follow your arrow. I like to speak a lot of lyrics, and so definitely going to the Lady A concert was one of, I'd say, one of the coolest things that's happened to me in a long time. Last summer I went to the Red tour, Taylor Swift, and that was probably the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life, because everybody knows that since I started this YouTube that my covers have been Taylor Swift. And I'm just a huge fan. She writes songs just the way I do, and so I really want to be that type of person for somebody else, just with my songwriting, the creativity, by posting videos. And I just want to be able to let people know that even though, here I go again with the quotes, life ain't been no crystal stair, you can still be extremely happy. And people are always asking me why, or how are you always so happy? Why are you always smiling? And I'm always singing, and I tell them it's like, it's a cover-up, really. Sometimes I have to be honest. I was diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, hypermobility. It's type 3. It is a genetic disease. Hypermobility is where my body just doesn't produce enough collagen, and it causes a lot of physical pain. And basically the physical pain I've been in since the start of all my medical issues is because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And I was just diagnosed this past summer. I was kind of already like, let's just get this thing diagnosed so that we can have a name for it. They threw around the word Marfan syndrome, but I'm not necessarily, I don't fit the type. That's a more known disease, disorder, whatever you want to call it. But Ehlers-Danlos is definitely it's one of the present things in my life that I don't share. I'll text my mom, and if I wake up and I'm hurting, I'll just be like, oh, there's trouble in the Ehlers-Danlos department today. Not many people know what it is, so, I don't really have the time to talk about it. I just say, I hurt. And I've met up one other person who has it, and that's kind of how she describes it. She just says, I hurt, because basically it's your entire body, all of your muscles hurting because there's no collagen to cushion it, and that contributes to the injuries and the bruises and just having to be really careful. Hypermobility is where, with the ball socket joints, your thumbs, hips, shoulders. I had a shoulder dislocation, a bad one. Ankles, your ankles roll. Those ball socket joints, including the jaw, they're all very susceptible to dislocating, and it's just very painful at times. And I try and get through that with jokes, and making other people happy, because I love to see other people happy. If I can make somebody laugh, then I'm good. Like, that's all I need. You can see I'm getting cheesy about it right now. Yeah, but in all seriousness, just want to update you on what I'm doing. I would say I'm 1,000% better from, the last video I made, even though I was really, on the mend there. I just watched it, and I watch it sometimes. I've gotten a lot of feedback from other people who've experienced TMJ problems, and I am done with my treatment. I do have an appliance that goes on my bottom teeth that I wear when I'm not talking, so I'm not wearing it right now. It looks like a duplicate set of my bottom teeth, basically, and that just helps me, it's helping my jaw stay the way it's supposed to be. So I am not done with my treatment with Dr. Alford just yet. I do have to go back sometime in May for a 6-month checkup, but I have not been there since 2013. So this really is the follow-up to the TMJ success story, because I don't get headaches. I don't. I know that Ehlers-Danlos causes pain, but it doesn't cause pain in my head, I definitely, my jaw is fixed. My alignment is fixed. I haven't gone to see Dr. Roberson in a while. Just because I've been doing so well. I've been able to work out. Prior to my thumb injury, I was in the gym, just lifting and doing stamina and stretching and getting ready for the golf season. And of course, when I had the injury, I was devastated, and it's been about 3 months. So I'm really looking forward to having surgery to get this tumor removed that was caused from the injury. And then I'll be in a cast for 6 to 8 weeks. I'll get my stitches out. I'll start physical therapy right away. I won't be able to bend my thumb, so I can't play golf right away, but I'm going to work extremely hard to get back on the golf course, because there's no way I'm going to go out, not playing golf, especially when there's a women's team that I help create. I definitely, that senior year, that's something that I want to, just have the glory of knowing, because I feel like I deserve it. And it's very tough. I can minimally, it's been a long week, minimally play guitar. Luckily, it wasn't as bad when I started recording. Now we're just adding other instruments, and the producer is helping me with that, and I do vocals. That doesn't require using my thumb. But I am just I'm waiting on this surgery. I cannot wait to get it done. It's very painful, and there's nothing I can really do except take a leave. This is a tumor where it's a glomus tumor. Basically, it's supposed to grow under your nail, but mine's on my knuckle. I don't know if you can see it there. It's sticking out on my thumb right there on the knuckle, and if I bend it, it hurts pretty bad. But yeah, there, it's sticking out. I have a soft brace for it. It doesn't really work. So unfortunately, the exhaustion from the Ehlers-Danlos and the thumb are an annoyance, not necessarily a problem. They're not a problem from, they're not keeping me from doing anything except golf, obviously, and playing guitar all the time like I used to. But as soon as that's taken care of, hopefully I won't run into any other medical issues. I mean, I have a pretty rough track record, so I'm pretty confident there will be more bumps in the road, but hopefully they won't be as serious. But yeah, it's something, Ehlers-Danlos is something I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. There's no cure for it. Like I said, not much is known about it. I'm just going to have those days, when I hurt. And so I'm going to try and raise awareness for Ehlers-Danlos, and, just take it day by day is really what I'm doing, because I'm so thankful to even be here. You know, getting my education that I've wanted so bad. I just want my dang degree, and to move on to my master's. I so desperately want to continue the music career, send my music off as soon as it's done, and hopefully somebody out there will listen to it and hear the passion, because when I'm in the vocal booth, I am sweating, and my eyes water because I'm just so into it. And I've been trying to get some video of that, but I have not brought a friend to the studio yet. But trust me, it's it's the passion I have, even just in the studio recording the music, is incredible. And I feel like it's the only place I'm sane as a college student, just for 6 hours of the day. I work as hard as I possibly can, and working on the music that I wrote that is so important to me, that I hope everyone can hear very soon. WMCQ, they've been really supportive, retweeting me. I had Lady A retweet me on the day of the concert, so that was something that I really enjoyed. And yeah, so here I am. I don't know, what is it? It's 2014. The last video I think was 2012. I'm doing just fine. I think I'm doing just fine. You might think, oh man, she's got a whole bunch of stuff on her plate, but really, I have an internship now with AFLAC this summer, and I have my job at the golf course. I have my job at the dog hotel. I have my music. I have my education. I have my friends and my golf team and just everybody. I have so many people in my circle, and I would not have been able to get through any of it without all of the positive vibes and positive, you know, tomorrow will be better. My friends telling me tomorrow's going to be better, and reminding me all the time that I'm now living my dream of recording music. And one day, I tell everybody, one day I'm going to be in front of a stage or in front of all these people like Lady Antebellum was, because I was in the pit and I kind of had the same view as they did, and I'm just going to look up at everybody, and everybody's going to be singing the same song, and in that moment everybody is going to be happy. Yes, everybody will be happy singing the same song that I am, and I feel like if I get that chance, like, it'll be an incredible moment, and that's what I'm working for. That's the ultimate goal, just to see an entire stadium full of people in one moment just enjoying themselves, whether they're with their friends, family, significant others, whatever, because I've had that feeling recently, and when I was at the Taylor Swift concert as well. I am still a huge Taylor Swift fan. I have not met her yet, but I'm really trying to. I have since been obsessed with Cassidy Pope's music. She has an amazing voice. Season 3 winner of The Voice, Cassidy Pope. I met her in Manassas, Virginia on her second. It was only her second in-store show when her album just came out, Frame by Frame, and I brought her a gift from DC because I drove out there in the pouring rain. Took me 3 hours, but I really wanted to meet her, and she's just as gorgeous and awesome in person, and the acoustic show was amazing. Her voice is like an angel, as a lot of you probably know. I don't want to say it's getting late, but I feel like I'm an adult now, which I kind of am. It's 11:38, and It's Friday night. All my roommates are out. I don't know where anybody is. Like, I don't even know where my teammates are. Usually I go to the lounge and hang out with one of my teammates, Jackie. Hey Jackie, wherever you are, just like me and Ellen are just chilling. And Junior and Lady A. We're enjoying ourselves. And it's kind of raining outside. It was a really nice day. It snowed a lot this past winter. But where was I? Just talking about my music and, golf. Everything I'm passionate about. So, hopefully one day I'll be sitting next to Ellen in person, that would be pretty cool. But apparently Hunter Hayes is coming out with a new album. Taylor Swift is coming out with a new album. Martina McBride just released an amazing album. My dream is to write a song with Taylor Swift, and I've said this a million, trillion, bajillion times, but it is still true today. I've gotten a lot of criticism and hate for, being a Taylor Swift fan, and I know it's because she's like one of the only normal celebrities left. But honestly, just from looking at interviews and YouTube videos of her visiting kids in hospitals and just talking to them, she's just so normal. She's just such a normal person, which I admire a lot. She doesn't get the fame to her head. She doesn't, use it against anybody. So that's, kind of how I want to share my music, but still be able to talk to people like I do now. And I think she's been able to do that, which I find very admirable. This video is getting a little long, and I told myself it wasn't going to be as long as the other update video, or the first video that I made, but I'm now just in an excellent place in my life. Everything's going right, except my thumb. But I'm really enjoying my life, and that's really just when I got better, when I stopped having headaches. That's kind of what I set out to do, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that. I still have my dog, Luca. He's 13 and a half, and he still acts like he's 2 years old, and I still talk about him all the time. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know how else to say how happy and ugly I look right now. I'm just trying to curl my hair. It's getting longer. I got it cut, but it's getting longer because I donate 10 inches every January to Locks of Love. So in January I got it cut, and it's getting long. So I'm going to end this video on an excellent note. I'm playing my music. I'm, have a new golf family. I continue to appreciate my psychology family here at Marymount, my classmates, my professors, my advisor. I just am truly thankful and feel very privileged for everything that I've been able to do since I started living my new life. And I used to think that, if you had dreams, and they said, if a dream's a wish your heart makes, and you can make your wishes come true and dreams come true. And I was like, that's impossible. Only, some people get noticed, and, like on YouTube, but you don't have to be famous I learned to be, happy and have your dreams come true. Because definitely I'm living out my dreams, making music, inspiring people with my music, and just making myself happy every day. So I think this is a testament to all of the crappy stuff that's happened. Doesn't last forever, and if you have any of the problems I had, TMJ, panic disorder, anyone with Ehlers-Danlos out there? Anybody? If you've been bullied, if you've, just had any rough times, I think this is a testament that I'm living proof you can prevail and you can do what you want, because simply I'm doing what I want. So, with that said, I appreciate you guys, here on YouTube, all my friends, family, teachers, professors, everybody at the golf course. I'm so privileged to be living the life I'm living right now. Dr. Alfer and Dr. Roberson, thank you again for, just believing that you could fix me and instilling in me the trust that you have. And Ellen, thank you for making me laugh when I'm hurting. I literally I lay in bed and I watch Ellen videos when I hurt because I can't move. So Ellen is definitely a big part of my life. And I still just turn on the Taylor Swift playlist like I used to, when, I don't have any new Ellen videos to watch or anything. Taylor Swift still, I know every word to every song she's ever made, and I'm like a forever fan, so you just have those moments where you're like, gee, I can do this. I'm hurting, but I can do this. And so go for your dreams, because I did, and I'm a normal college student, and I'm living my dreams. Good night, or good morning almost, to all of you here on the East Coast. And it's definitely been a roller coaster, but I will continue to post videos from the studio. I will be back in the studio on Wednesday, and I still want your vinyls, Taylor. If you see this, your vinyls, the record player. I have a video prior to this about it. And my coworkers are probably going to watch this and laugh at me hysterically, because they always make fun of me for my YouTube channel. But this is who I am. This is who I want to be. And they love me for it, don't you guys? So, alright. I'll see you guys later.